cocky person, coming on stage. I think you need to feel that to keep you, I don't know, just the fire going,
It's humbling.
To make you feel you've got to do your utmost best.
Yeah, it humbles you. It really does. And I was one of those guys when I was younger. I thought, I'm going to be the greatest singer that ever lived. and obviously that didn't turn out. But but the thing of it is, I had some people in the music business that I grew up with and around, and they were telling me, this whole time, you don't have to be the best, just do the best you can. And I was like, that's just your way of short selling everything, and I'm going to be the best, and that attitude didn't take me very far. It didn't take long, and I run into some people that were so much more talented and so much better entertainers than I was, and it humbled me pretty quick. And then, like I said, I've always kind of carried that with me, and I'm like, no matter how good a show goes, no matter how good I think I'm doing on something, I know there's somebody else who can do it better, and I know that I can do it better. And that's the amazing thing that I kind of wanted to touch on with you as a songwriter. I've noticed that songs that I've written in the past, I can go back to them now, and there's always something that I can do to kind of change it up. Like, there were songs I'd written before, and I was like, it just kind of went stale because I couldn't get anywhere with it. Just the way I was singing it felt dry and just stale, and now I'll go back and I'll have this little different way of singing it, or something different I'll do with it that just kind of makes it a whole new song. And
brings it to life. And
that's
what happened with Lost, because when I first wrote it, I thought I quite liked it, how I arranged it, but I thought I'll leave it. But after about 18 months, I thought, right, I'm going to pull it back out again, and I just sang it a totally different way, because that's the thing as well, because I haven't been doing this for all that long. It's only been it's not even been 2 years yet. I think in knowing, I'm always challenging myself, as in vocals. Like I say, because I can do rock, I can do a wee bit of blues, and then I can sit down and sing a Gaelic song, So it's not. I think because I haven't been doing it overly long, I think I'm starting to, realise that I can challenge my vocals more.
Right.
Well,
I think as an artist,
just finding out. I'm still kind of finding out what I can do.
Well, I think as an artist, you have to kind of challenge yourself constantly anyway, because again, it all goes back to keeping that fire going. Yeah. Definitely. But now, it's excuse me. It's always a great feeling at the end of the day when you sit down and you listen to a song and it's your song, but you're so in love with that song. It's just like, wow, I can't believe I even wrote that, and I've had that happen just on a couple of occasions. And actually, I think did I send you 3 songs or just one? Yeah, I sent you 3. Those 3 songs for me are the epitome of my songwriting ability, and I'm so in love with them 3 songs because, well, number one, it was an entirely different style of writing for me, and it was kind of like going outside of my comfort zone. Again, I don't generally write, genre music. What I write is what I write, and it ends up being what it is, but I had never really wrote anything that way before. It wasn't just the words. The words were great, and they could have went any genre probably, but the music I was hearing in my head and the way the songs were coming out in my head was totally different for me. And so then, like when I sent them to you, I was like, gosh, I hope she likes these songs. But there was one in particular that you really liked really well, and so hopefully, folks, we'll get to hear her do that song eventually. I know I told you just be yourself and cut loose and do it, and do it however you feel it. Because I'm interested, and I'm not one of those people who's stingy with my songs. I like to hear somebody else's take on a song I've written just to see what else, and that also inspires me to write more because it kind of keeps that fire going. But now you are working on an album right now, and now your son's I'm assuming is gonna be a big part of this album.
Oh yes.
And is he doing anything himself, or can we expect anything from him in the future, or has he done something?
Well, we're hoping to work together. We do write together. We have wrote a couple of songs together. Mm-hmm. It's keeping it with the traditional, but it's got like a modern feel to it. If you know what I mean, it's like a modern kind of Celtic sound.
Yeah.
That's what we do together. Obviously, my album is totally different, but the two of us, we kind of, it's more like a Celtic sound, but a more up to date, modern feel to it. But Kevin's he's doing all the lead guitar. Like I say, he'll probably put a bit of slide in some of the songs because I do a blues. I've got a blues song, Finger Picking Lady Blues. But I do the acoustic finger picking, and I think Kevin's will probably add a bit of slide to that as well. So he's been doing the lead. We've got a couple of songs that we've recorded as well that he's put in a little bit of the Irish whistle and his pipes is in it as well in one of the songs, which is a slow air. And that'll be just a nice chilling out song at the end for everybody to chill.
Right.
To end of the album.
And that always is good. Build them up and then slowly bring them back down.
Because the album it's got something for everybody. It's not just like it's not got the one sound. It's got quite a different variations in it. There's like a couple of rock kind of songs, a couple of blues, well maybe a blues song, like a pop song. It's quite varied. Definitely, it's something for everyone.
Well, now for our listeners, where all can they find you and hear your music and get in touch with you?
Well, I'm only on Facebook just now. I have got a YouTube page, but it's all covers. I've not got any of my own stuff on it, but that'll be changing, once we get the video done, the pro video on that. We've got someone coming to shoot us all, doing one to promote the album. Mm-hmm. But that'll all change. But it's Facebook. I've got a music page on Facebook. So that's I think it's http:// and it's facebook.com Shirley White Music.
Okay, and if you will, I'll have you send that to me through Messenger or email, either one, and then I will get it out to people too. But now, folks, if you haven't heard this awesome artist, you need to check her out. I'm telling you, it's time well spent. Shirley Whyte, just an amazing singer, amazing songwriter. Even the covers that she does are amazing. Her son is brilliant, and in a lot of her videos on Facebook, you'll see her son. He's just amazing too, and I'm looking forward to hearing this album when it comes out. But as I said, keep us posted, keep us up to date on what's going on with you, so we can put that information out there and keep our ears open for it. Now, I'm going to put you on the spot. Are you ready for that?
Yeah.
This may require another wine.
All right, okay.
But now, you mentioned earlier that, and of course you don't have to do it, it's no big thing, but it was just something that kept running through my mind since we've been talking. You had mentioned earlier that you do a song a cappella.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you do that, some of that for us? Obviously, you don't have to do the whole thing, but do you feel up to doing some of that for us?
Just now. Let me see if I can find it. I haven't got my stuff here. Wait a minute.
See, folks, you never know when you're listening to the Skinny Live what's going to happen. Even the guests don't know what's going to happen. So, but
yeah, I've got it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the wonderful Miss Shirley White, and she's going to do something a cappella for you. Listen to this and just kind of chill out.
Gurmisha foeslen Mox of Yaden es magedi No he fulen led Hiriba horvi Hiriba horanyahu Ellendein neuchulen legt Mashak moesha gahuchta hanye Masha lepe huchta nyamen Neuchulen legt Hiriba Iriva horanyaho Elindoin noichulen legt Masha shiask da huchtaname Masha moron donokara Oh, he hulen left. Hiriba horavi. Hiriba horanyaho. Elendoin noi hulen left. The hollen joke palekache. Hurt the hoing, Shinchetavak. Oh, he hulen left. Iriva horovi. Iriva horanyaho. Elendoin noi hulen left.
Wow. That was amazing. There again, goosebumps. Oh, my goodness.
Thank you.
That was beautiful. That was very beautiful. Again, folks, Shirley White, an amazing artist, amazing singer-songwriter, just all around, and a very, very nice person to speak with. And I've really enjoyed this today, Shirley. It's been amazing.
Yeah, it's been great. Thank you very much for having me on.
Now, I want to, obviously, as your album comes forth and so forth, I want to have you back on the show. I want to have your son on the show, too. Want to kind of keep this going and keep people knowing what's going on. Now, again, folks, you can get with her on Facebook. That's Shirley White. Go to my Facebook, look up my friends list, and check her out. You'll find her on my friends list. Just check her out, folks, and check her out on YouTube. It's been amazing, and I'm blown away here. So, but I hope to be working with you a little bit in the near future, and maybe kind of collaborating on a couple things. So,
yeah, definitely.
we'll definitely stay in touch. Definitely stay in touch. But I want you back on the show here pretty soon. And now, roughly how